finally a nice day here in Pennsylvania, so I went and picked up the steel I need to finish my truck bed. I gotta unload it. Not really sure how this is gonna go. It's 10 gauge, it's 4x8 sheets, there's 2 of them. And I went and got the rest of the 18 gauge to finish my toolboxes. And I'm sure you fab guys are like, oh, that looks good. Something about fresh steel just does something to you, you know? I actually cut up that other flatbed I had and was going to use the plate off of that, but it was just too beat up, and I've spent all this time, working on this. I feel like it deserved some fresh steel. So hopefully this goes okay. If I can't just slide it up on the bed, I'm gonna have to figure out something. I got this little thing here. Lift it with that. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, what do you think? Ooh, unit. So I got my little bead roller set up, and I got some metal cut out for the bottom of one of my toolboxes. Kind of wanted to just show you how I do it. You need obviously a bead roller, and this thing's pretty heavy, so make sure you got a good bench vise. You need the metal. It's so much easier to prep your metals before you start doing stuff too. That took me a long time to figure out. I would do something, get it all done, weld it up, and then it's a lot harder to clean all the mill scale up off of something that's already put together. Just take the time when you first cut it out, sand it up, prep it. Anyways, I'm gonna mark it the same way I did the first one, but also these Milwaukee markers, I tend to gravitate towards like the paint markers, those ones, because they last longer than Sharpies. But these ones I've been a fan of. They seem to last quite a while, and make sure you have a very specific radius that you're going to use on other pieces that you make. And by that I mean any round piece of whatever, to mark out your radiuses. But it's got to be this specific roll of tape. So I can't use this until I'm done marking everything out. Yeah. Alright, so I got this bead roller all set up. I got my pattern marked out. Obviously this isn't the most fancy tool in the whole world. They make the electric ones with the foot pedals, which would be great, but I don't really have the room for one, so this is what I got. I have been using this thing quite a bit, because bead rolling just makes everything look so much better. Really kind of, if you build something just out of flat panels, it just doesn't have the same pizzazz, and it also makes it a lot stronger. But I've been using this thing. The hand cranking it does make it kind of difficult. Obviously the one with the foot pedal and the electric driven one would be much easier to use, but make do with what you got, right? So right now I just have it in there, and it's just finger tight. Just kind of remember, how many turns you tighten it. Like the last panel I did was 3 full turns. But you really don't want to do it 3 full turns right when you start. You want to do it in stages, which makes it hard to try to go back over exactly what you just did. Also, the radiuses are tricky, so you definitely have to practice. I'm still learning. One thing I'll say is you want to go faster than what you think you would need to do on the radiuses, if that makes sense. Like when you're running the bead roller and you come up to this radius, you would think you go real slow. It's a lot faster than you would think when you turn it. Got all my pieces cut out for this toolbox back here and got them all tacked in. I didn't really record that because I like to, listen to music while I'm using, the grinder. Because I haven't really figured out a way to record and listen to music at the same time. I want to put on some Bill Murray, Crank My Hog, knock this out. And I was getting ready to tack this last piece in. And I remembered I need to come up with some sort of locking mechanism for my load extender that I'm building. And I got this. I think it's going to work. So drill a hole through this open piece. This will lock into, I'll drill holes in one of these pieces. And, that pin will lock this so it won't be able to slide out. You'll just be able to, I'll put a panel here, but you'll be able to just reach up under the truck and pull that pin out, and you won't really see it with the bumper. This is where my taillights are going to go into, and I think I got 4-inch round taillights. I think it's going to be a reverse light right here, brake light, turn signal. Still got to bend these because I rounded this because nothing on the truck is square, so trying to make it look like this bed was meant to be on it. So yeah, I'm gonna drill a hole in here, weld this onto it, that way I can have a locking mechanism for my various tools that I want to put into this. So I got this all tacked together. I got my latch system figured out. I had to modify this a little bit. The spring is super stiff in here, so I pulled this apart. It's just a little roll pin that holds it together, and I cut a couple of the coils out because there's not a whole lot of room. Once this is done, you'll just be able to reach up under the truck. You can see it has like a latch system, so it's latched out. Slide something in, and then you come in here, and then you can, it keeps pressure on it, so it'll latch. Didn't really record me doing any of this stuff because I need to figure out a good camera, like a GoPro, or not really sure. I'm new to all this, so if you have any suggestions, go ahead and finger blast that into the comments. And also I need a mic because I just have this corded mic, so give me some suggestions because I would like to be able to do this stuff and film it as I'm doing it instead of just being like, here, this is what I did. You got anything to say, Gumbo? Oh God. What about you? All right, you big bully. Damn. All right, so I'm gonna take a break from working on my truck. Gotta work on this little thing. Been working this thing like an Amish horse. You can see it's dripping some hydraulic oil. I gotta fix this seat. It's all rusted. Change the oil, grease it, do some maintenance, so I can finish moving my dirt. Definitely don't give you a lot of room to work on this thing. banging my knuckles. Come on. There it goes. Oh, working on this thing's kind of stressful. You know? It's almost like someone with really small hands made this machine. Like child-size hands. Well, I took the exhaust off so I can get in here a little bit better, because of course the line that's leaking is the hardest one to get to. It's this bottom line right here. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get the old Raven claw in there, loosen that up, put a new O-ring in it. Nothing worse than a blown out O-ring. If you're wondering what this stallion is powered by, it's a Briggs & Stratton. It's a 420cc. I think it makes like 69 foot-pounds of torque, because, you know, of course. Yeah. Oh, Tinty Winty. Hi. Hi, Tinky Winky. You see the one on the left? The one on the left looks like she doesn't have a good relationship with her father, if you know what I mean. And the one on the right is definitely the one you bring home to meet your parents, you know? I'm just trying to help these hoes out. It turns out it was actually the one above it. I was able to get it off with the old Raven claw. I'll get that put back together, grease her up, fix the seat, go move some dirt. You ever see those TikToks or clips where it's like, how'd you get so good with your fingers? And then it'll show like a clip of a mechanic, you know, getting up in a tight space, putting a nut on that you can't see. That's what it feels like working on this thing. There is no room. On an unrelated note, baby oil ain't got nothing on hydraulic oil. If you ever worked on something that has hydraulic oil and you get it on your hands, it makes you feel like you just left a ditty party, allegedly. I wouldn't know, but that's how I imagine it would feel like. Just soaks right into your skin. It's better than Jergens. Alright, let's fire this stallion up, see if it's still leaking. Bring the thunder. Bring the thunder. I don't know if you'll be able to see in there or not, but heart goes out to you. Easy, Elon, easy. Oh, it's not leaking. Oh, she's a fucking Bronco. That's what I'm talking about. This is my seat off the little excavator. I gotta fix it. It's all rusted out on the bottom. So when I'm running it, you know, I feel like Fat Joe, just lean back, lean back, lean back. See, it wiggles. And I'm a hoarder, so I got some plate steel I'll cut out, make it a little bit stronger. Dang. That's the bottom of my little excavator seat. It's looking a little dilapidated, to say the least. But at least I got a pattern. Throw it on that old plate. Cut out. It's 1/8 inch off an old workbench I had. You know, that's why you hoard stuff. So if anybody needs the bottom for an excavator seat, this one's gently used. I know what I have. No low ballers. Hit me up. See, I got the, I don't know what you want to call this, seat bottom. I just freehanded it with the torch. Now I'm going to heat it up, bend it over. Man, this thing stinks when you heat it up. I already did this one. I forgot to record it. So I'll record me doing this one. Just heat it up real hot, put some pressure on it, it'll bend over. That way the seat back has something to mount to. Yeah, this top to a workbench, really old, and it's just got a bunch of grease and oil caked on it. I imagine I'll probably get mesothelioma just from breathing this in, so we'll see. See you guys. Well, there you have it. All fixed. Got a new bottom for the seat. It's a lot stronger than it was before. Go throw that back on the old excavator and go play in the dirt. Well, I'm not really sure how this is going to go, so here's kind of a POV. Kind of holding it with my feet.